for today's art project, we will be making a 3D name tag. So the first thing you'll need is your materials. You should have a glue stick, some cardstock, either cut out letters to glue on, or you can make your own letters by cutting pieces of construction paper and simply writing the letters on it. And last but not least, what we need to make it 3D is these long strips of paper. For now, we will set the long strips of paper aside, and we will just be working with the cardstock, the glue stick, and your letters, whichever ones you have works. So my name is Jason, and I have the letters here, but I have to make sure all the letters are correctly placed and spelled right. I don't think that's correct, so let me do it again. So first in my name comes a J, next comes an A, the S is correct, it's the right way. The O, that's next, and then we'll put the end at the end, like that. We haven't glued anything down yet. Our next step will be to glue it all down in the place it needs to be. Before we get into gluing my name, I just want to go over a little glue stick etiquette. Now, when you open your glue stick, you should see that it is out just a little bit. That's all you need it out. You don't need your glue stick out this far because it'll break off. So you just want to put it so it's very close to the glue stick. That way it won't break and you won't get chunks of glue everywhere. Okay, let's continue. Here's my name already laid out. Nothing is glued down yet. And we're going to take the first letter and we're going to lightly apply glue to the back. Try not to get glue on your fingers. It will make your hands very sticky. But you apply a little bit of glue, take the letter off, and stick it back down to your name tag. And you'll repeat for each one. Now that you have everything glued down real nicely, I want you to press down on your letters real hard to make sure they are all stuck down and glued tightly. Okay, once you're done spelling your name, it's on to step 2 of this project. So put this aside and let it dry. Next, you will need to grab your colored strips of paper. You should have 4 altogether. I have 2 different colors to make it easier for me to demonstrate this project. So I'm going to put 2 of them aside, 1 orange and 1 blue, because I will have to make 2 of these. Let me show you what we're making. Our goal is to create a spring that bounces for the underside of our name tag so it pops up 3D. So let's make this spring. All right. First, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up your pieces of paper in the shape of an L so that only the corners are touching. So you should have a long piece going that way and a long piece going that way in an L shape. Now I'd like you to take your glue stick and put some glue in between the 2. So the blue one should be on the bottom. And apply glue just to the blue one. And just a small little spot just to glue this down. So on top goes the orange. And you're going to want to press this down nice and tight because you need it to for all the other folds. Now that it's stuck together like that, I'm going to show you how to fold it. So without picking it up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blue one and bring it all the way down. And then I'm going to take the orange one and I'm going to bring it over and across. Now, I'm going to go take the blue one and go up and the orange one across. So the movement is the blue one will always come down and followed by the orange one going across. Whoops. Let's put that over there. The blue one goes up. The orange one goes across. Alright, as we come to the end, you can tell that your blue one or your orange one will come up short and not go all the way across. So what I want you to do is I want you to cut off, take some scissors and cut off both ends so that it makes it even. And then you need to lift up either your orange or your blue one and put a little square of glue underneath. Like that, and close it down, hold it down tight. All right, and there you should have one of your springs. Now you need to repeat this step one more time. So watch me as I do it. Blue strip on the bottom, orange strip on top. I'm gonna add a little glue in the corner. Push it down to make sure it sticks. Once it sticks, I'm gonna make sure it's lined up better than that. Once it sticks, we're gonna do the same thing. Blue one goes up and down, so this blue one will go down. The orange one will go across. Blue one goes up. Orange one goes across. Always the same fold. Now that we've gotten to this part, I'm going to cut off the extra piece. I'm going to cut off this end and put a little bit of glue in between the last two. And then we're finished. Close. And there you go. There's spring number 2. So now you should have 2 springs and your name tag. So now that your name tag is dry and your springs have dried, you have one last step to do. So you're going to flip your name tag over. You're going to take one of your springs and you're going to put glue on one side. One side. Don't put glue on one side. And then I'm going to glue it to my name card. Press down on the whole thing. Push, hold down tight so it glues and it stays there. That's number 1. Same thing for the next side. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on it, just a little bit, and I'm gonna squish it down real tight. Real tight, hold it tight, hold it tight. So it securely glues down. Perfect. Now that the glue is dry, your 3D name tag is finished. Let me show you what you can do with it. With a little bit of tape and some parental help, you could have a nice new name tag for your door. But my favorite is to use it as a bookmark for my favorite book. So if you have a page that you've been reading and you put it inside and you set your springs to be the bookmark and close the book, every time you open it, it's like a pop-up book and it comes at you. So that is our project for today. Hope you guys liked it. Bye.